Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone arena action. Unfortunately, the first video of this, or the first part of this run, had a recording error. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to post it yet or not, but basically, Open Broadcaster software recently had an update that completely fucked it up. Every time I open Open Broadcaster software, it automatically sets my microphone level to 100%, which causes the sound to get screwed up. So once again, I had terrible sound, and for that reason, I wasn't able to get a proper sound recording. It was at 100%, so it was all super like buzzy and terrible. So I'm kind of annoyed at Open Broadcaster software. Why do you suck, Open Broadcaster software? Stop sucking. Anyway, let's just go ahead and continue this run. Oh shoot, I need to put my headphones in and see what we can do. So if I decide not to post the first part of this run because of the terrible sound, the draft went alright. It's a little bit of an aggro-ish deck, but not as good as the last time I did this as a hunter. There's some bad cards in here, like Doomsayer is in here, and what's the other bad epic? Oh, Bestial Wrath is in here. I actually have not drawn either of them in my first two games, so I've been lucky on that front. But it's just kind of worked out awkwardly. In the first game, I played against a shaman who actually played really badly, but beat me anyway, so what does it say about me? And then in the second game, we played against a what's-his-face, rogue, who just ran out of steam before she could kill me, and then I drew kill command just in time. She had Illidan on the board. I had answers to it. I could have lived, but I drew kill command and just won. Alright, so she starts out, or excuse me, this opponent, Pure Evil the Priest, starts out with a 1-drop. I can't kill it because it is all stealthy-like. There's really no reason to coin anything out. However, with this armada of 3 drops, it's a good thing I have the coin, so I can play one on turn 2. I'd prefer not to have to do that, though, because, of course, Questing Adventurer would be nice to play on turn 3 with the coin. I may... Okay, so he decides to sit... That's bizarre. That is honestly very bizarre. I don't know why he's just sitting with this guy. Against a hunter, there's no reason not to attack, but I drew a 2-drop. I'm content to let this hyena just be a 2/2 for 2. He'll use his 1-drop to kill it, which is fine. And then, on my next turn, I can see what I want to do. So he's going to pass on the battle cry of this, which is fine. I can throw the golem down, it'll just die. That seems pointless. Let's play the Wolf Rider as a 3-mana kill spell for the horse. Okay, so next turn I can actually do Questing Adventure, Coin, Leper Gnome, and Arcane Shot. That, however, isn't going to help much against the Stormwind Knight. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's instead play either Golem or Acolyte. The Acolyte is very good against this. But the Golem puts a little bit more of a presence on the board, so let's go for the Golem. Now, is there any point in playing Leper Gnome here? No. There's really no point in playing Leper Gnome. I should really save that to beef up my Questing Adventure. So now Explosive Shot will kill this, which is good, and it may kill something else. Let's see if I get lucky on that front. He's going to damage my Golem, play the healer to heal that thing up. That's fair. Explosive Shot will kill one of them, but not the other. Ah, that's annoying. Now I could play Geomancer, then I don't have enough mana for Explosive Shot. Well, let's see, I can play Questing Adventure, Coin, Leper Gnome, I mean, I don't want to go all in on this because if he has Shadow Word Death, it'll just die. But I don't want to use Explosive Shot if I'm not going to kill his stuff because then he can just heal it. Well, here's what we're going to do then. I am going to play the Explosive Shot. And much as I am pained by this, I'm actually going to coin into Arcane Shot as well. This means that my Questing Adventure suddenly has gotten a lot worse, but I wanted to clear his board, and I actually have the advantage because he's got 5 cards to my 5, I'm drawing my 6th. Granted, I'm the second player, so it's not that big of an advantage. This is looking actually pretty grim. Crap. Well, Spiteful Smith is awful. Why did he have that card? That's such a good friggin' card. Alright, well, we're going to have to counter that Smith with our Tiger, which doesn't exactly counter it, but... Oh, swing. Problem is he can just keep healing this thing up. And I can't quite kill it unless I get a Dark Iron Dwarf. Granted, I've got 2 of them in this deck, so I might be able to pull that off.
Summoning
Size Summoner's not a big deal. He's going to hit me in the face. Oh, okay. Unless he's playing a Holy Nova right now, there was no reason to hit me in the face. Because he has this heal, he could have just killed one of my creatures for free. There was no point to deal that damage. Alright, well, he messed up pretty big. So now I'm going to actually play the Questing Adventure. A Geomancer. I'm going to drop the Misdirection. And we will go ahead and kill off his board. So we'll kill that like this. We'll kill the Princess Summoner like that. If he had killed one of my minions and healed the Smith, I would not have been able to clear his board here. So that was a huge difference that his mistake made of not killing my creature while I had the chance. The misdirection, I mean, it won me the game against the rogue. The rogue attacked me with her dagger when she had a Ventricle Mercenary in play, so the misdirection forced her to attack her own Ventricle Mercenary, and then she took 7 damage. That was critical to my victory. So it can be good, it's just sometimes kind of underwhelming. Does he have a Holy Smite for my Tiger? Because he wants one. Oh, he doesn't have one. Alright, well, that's fine by me. So kill command will deal 6 damage, actually, because of the beast. I could just use the kill command to kill the light spawn instead of throwing my Tiger away. Well, why don't we do that? Let's kill command, get rid of that light spawn, play the Acolyte, steady shot. And if he's got mind control deck or something, then so be it. This is a lot of damage. I just dealt half his health in damage. I have this, which cannot be mind controlled because he's only at 9 mana. He can be Shadow Word Death, but then this thing lives. Maybe that's what he was pointing, Shadow Word Death. But he didn't want to use it because he knew the Questing Adventurer would get big. He Shadow Word Deaths the 5/1 instead of the 6/6 because he has another Shadow Word Death. I see. I see. Well, that's really well played. This is my apologies. I kind of appreciate that. Alright. So his hero ability is countering mine, but I should be good. I've got extra damage in the form of misdirection. Oh, look at that Bestial Wrath. Look at that. Clutch Bestial Wrath. This could have been a Mountain Giant, and I have no regrets. If this was a Mountain Giant, this was never getting played. At least now I can put this on a Hound and it deals 2 damage or something stupid. How is this card like remotely good? I just don't understand how anybody would ever think that was a good card. Okay, so that just happened, and now I'm in a lot of trouble because he's going to heal himself up, stop me from steady shotting him to death, and yeah, I can't do anything. I'm going to run in my Acolyte just to get a card. Starving Buzzard, Starving Buzzard. Okay, should I play Starving Buzzards? Nope. I'm going to pass this turn. I'm going to wait until I'm desperate to do the Starving Buzzard business. I've got some health to spare. He might, you know, misdirect into his face or something, or into a creature. I just hope he doesn't misdirect into my Geomancer, and then I'll be okay with it. Now, if he kills the Geomancer first, then misdirect will be guaranteed to do something good. Okay, so misdirection is going to kill off one of his creatures or deal some damage to his face. I do have a Spellbreaker in here, so I can get past that Sen'jin. But this is actually getting very dicey. I have not dealt enough damage to kill him. I cannot burn him out while he has that taunt in play, and he's a priest, so he can heal up my steady shots. So he's checking for a snipe. Okay. All that stuff. Is he going to attack, or what's he doing? If he doesn't attack, that'd be a mistake. So he's attacking. One of his creatures will hopefully die. And it's the Fairy Dragon. Okay, well, I gotta get Unleash the Hounds. I got Freezing Trap. Alright, we have to unfortunately go for this Buzzard move. I just gotta hope that I draw a Beast. Better yet, Unleash the Hounds. I got a Beast. Oh my gosh, this could have been a Panda. But instead of Bloodfen Raptors, I draw 2 cards. That is very clutch drafting. This could have been, I had this or the Panda, the young Brewmaster. So quite significant there that I got that Raptor. Let's play Freezing Trap to delay his antics and this. So my hope is that he doesn't have Holy Nova and that the Freezing Trap stops him from clearing my board. As long as my board does not get cleared, the Dark Iron Dwarf and maybe Bestial Wrath will allow me to kill his board. Okay, if he thoughts to Unleash the Hounds, I'm going to be extremely pissed. If he actually... Oh, he's got decent odds of thoughts to Unleash the Hounds. Okay, so he's going to Freezing Trap the Shadow Sun Cleric. Very smart. Now he can replay that if he wishes to get a buff. I hope he thought stole like friggin' Doomsayer or something stupid.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Replay the Shattered Sun Cleric on the Sen'jin. Now, can he kill both my Buzzards? I mean, I know he can kill both my Buzzards. The question is he going to be able to kill my Raptor? Takes out both the Buzzards. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Flare. Well, it's Flare first. There's no reason not to. If I got Unleash the Hound, that would be great. Only 10 cards left. Animal Companion. That is actually also pretty good. I can still play this, and Bestial Wrath, so I will do that. I got the Charging Pig, which is nice. So what I'm going to do here is the following. We're going to pump this and put Bestial Wrath on it. So this not being the Panda makes a pretty big difference. We'll get past his counter. Now I need to decide, do I hit him in the face for 6? Or do I take a moment to kill one of his creatures? Well, let's hedge my bets. I'm going to kill that creature, and I'm going to hit him in the face with this pig. So I'm So I'm threatening lethal. He needs Holy Nova here. The reason I wanted to kill that Temple Enforcer is the Temple Enforcer could have killed my Dwarf, so killing the Temple Enforcer basically keeps the Dwarf around. I traded 2 damage then for hopefully 4 damage later. Cult Master is something I could not care about in the slightest, because all it's going to do is give him a card and spend half his mana. So he's got 4 mana left. He needs to deal with my shit. He needs a Sunfury Protector now. His Doomsayer, so he did in fact Thought Steal a Doomsayer. So this MVP Doomsayer, basically all it did was just to make him have a bad Thought Steal. Hilarious. Alright, that's that. Take away a win. Wow. That is one of the more clutch draft decisions I made. It was early on in the draft before I had taken the Buzzards. I had a choice between the Bloodfen Raptor, which is a 3-2, or the Youthful Brewmaster, which is also a 3-2 but with an ability. And oh my god, that being a beast completely won me the game. That single draft decision won me the game because it drew me 2 cards off the Buzzards, then it gave me a target for Bestial Wrath. And without that, I would have been hosed. Let's go ahead and eat some celebratory Trader Joe's dark chocolate. I've already had 3 pieces today. But you know, it's one of those days. It's one of those days I had a friggin' terrible run with Warlock. Open broadcaster software screwing up my videos.
I must protect the wild.
So, I deserve it.
Begin.
Okay. Gamblefish the Druid is our opponent. I'm finding that just no matter what class I play as, I always respect Druid opponents. Druid, I think, is like the best design class in the game. Chocolate. Not the best class, mind you, they're just the best design class. Now, is it worth it to coin this out, knowing I'm sacrificing a questing adventure potential? Yeah, it is. Don't get so caught up on combos, forget to win the game. This is really important for tempo, in case he plays creatures I can trade. Okay, he's got a slow start. Got nothing going on. And don't hit my face. Okay, I will put the Bloodfen Raptor over the Geomancer. Because the Geomancer might be helpful later as a surprise move with Co-Command, Multi-Shot, or Arcane Shot. Now, here again, it's good that I got this and not the Panda, because the Panda would have forced me to put this back into my hand. If I had the Panda, I would have had to play the Geomancer. If I played the Geomancer, I wouldn't have had the easy kill for this guy. Man. Now, I could, of course, kill command this thing. But that's overkill. I think what I'd rather do is play this, and then drop the Questing Adventure. Now, if he kills the Questing Adventure, then he kills the Questing Adventure, so be it, but if he doesn't kill it, I could be in pretty good shape. The problem with using my Beast to kill it as kill command now drops back to just 3 damage, and I don't have enough mana to play Geomancer and kill command. Well, he's going to bite my Questing Adventure to death, so my 3 mana minion ate a 4 mana removal spell. I'm pretty okay with that. Okay, so the Geomancer, I'm going to steady shot in lieu of the Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome just dies to swipe anyway, so I don't want to play this until I have really nothing better to do. Which might be the case next turn. Actually, next turn I might not do anything other than steady shot Leper Gnome. This could have been a Mountain Giant. I still don't regret it. It's just a Mountain Giant is so bad. It's gonna bite my Monty Berserker. So he's using 4 mana removals to kill my creatures. That could actually work out okay for him though, because I've got nothing to do this turn. This Doomsayer is really killing me. Okay, can't play Doomsayer. So now he's got 6 cards to my 6, but if he drops big stuff starting right now, I could be in trouble. I'm playing Abomination, interesting. Well, that will clear my board, of course. So what I'm going to do here is think very carefully. Sunwalker... I could just run these guys into it. I mean, I could just run them into it. They'll kill it. They're both going to die anyway. And I'm going to get my card back from the Acolyte of Pain.
Pain, speak to me.
So let's run this in. Run that in. Get my card of Image back thanks to Acolyte. A good card. Starving Buzzard gives me my Buzzard Hounds combo, and I can save. Alright, so we're looking okay here. Stupid Monkey is very strong here, unfortunately. It stops Hounds from working pretty much completely. And he's going to do that. Well, unfortunately for me, Buzzard Hounds is 5 mana, and then I cannot kill command after that. So I'd have to content myself with running pretty much all my hounds into this monkey. That is the best stupid monkey ever. Deadly Shot doesn't really do anything for me either. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to play the, well, let's see, I could do the Sunwalker, or I could do the Doomsayer. It's got 6 damage here, 7 with the Shapeshift. And then gear up for Buzzard Hounds to fall. No, that's dumb. What am I doing? Why don't I just play Sunwalker and call it a day? This is a difficult thing to answer. He's got to provide some kind of an answer for it. It's not trivial. If this Doomsayer were a Mountain Giant, I could have actually played it that turn. Oh boy, maybe I should have taken Mountain Giant. I already had at that point the Buzzard and the Hounds. I just didn't feel like the Hounds were enough of a synergy. Alright, so there's Ironbark Protector. Unfortunately, I can't kill the other stuff. So I have to open up Deadly Shot with. Oh my gosh, she throws away the monkey to pop the Divine Shield. That's fine by me. So let's see, I can actually kill command one of these things, but shoot. If I can kill command one of these, but then Deadly Shot is still only 50-50. Alright, we're gonna go for the Buzzard Hounds then. I mean, it's 3 cards. And I do have Bestial Wrath, MVP, going for me. Ah, I see. Well, I'd like to Arcane Shot one of these and kill command the other, and then Deadly Shot will kill the Ironbark, but unfortunately, that is not going to happen. So, should I throw this away for a card? Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 damage there. I really want multi-shot. I can't play multi-shot though, because I don't have enough mana to do that. I can actually kill command this, drop it down to 3 health, just throw the Hounds at it. That's the move. That's the move. Yeah, that's definitely the move. So we're going to kill command this for 5. So I used Hounds and kill command to kill that Ironbark. Now we will... Let's see, the more dangerous creature is definitely that. So even though this causes me to take more damage, well, do I care about him having spell damage? No, I don't. Doesn't matter. With my having a board of 1 toughness minions, the spell damage makes no difference. I don't really care. So I'll kill that off. Got a ton of cards here. Should be in good shape. So Imp Master, I don't care about in the slightest. It does weaken Deadly Shot significantly. Chandra of Argus is annoying. Power of the Wild is very annoying. But this Sunwalker still kills the Kobold Geomancer, so I'm pretty much okay with this. Okay. So what we do here is the following. First, we silence this thing off, so it doesn't cause me hell. I don't have any beasts, so I can't draw any cards, but what I can do is kill off this Defender of Argus, which is rather large. Ah, multi-shot. Where have you been my whole life? Crap. It's awkward now. I'm still gonna do it. The Buzzard, I think, has done his job. Actually, oh, I want to play Bestial Wrath and Arcane Shot, but I cannot do both of those. So he's gonna concede. Dope. Alrighty then. I mean, I did have overwhelming card advantage there, so. Golden Animal Companion, that is cool. I'm happy about that. And I'm happy to be at 3-1 here. After losing the first game of this arena, I am content to win a couple of games. Hopefully this goes... Well, this is already better than my last run with Warlock, where I, well, I'll just spoil it because I don't want you to even watch that stupid, terrible video. I got 2 wins. Started off 0-2, then I struggled to win 2 games and lost again eventually. Plesiosaurus, man, this person has excellent taste in dinosaurs. Plesiosaurus is an awesome dinosaur. Got the Geomancer, got the Arcane Shot. Let's actually mulligan these dwarves. I've got better stuff than this. Like Doomsayer and Bestial Wrath. Why is Bestial Wrath even a card? I don't understand. Actually, this is a nice combo early in the game, because if he plays a 2-3, Geomancer, coin, Arcane Shot in turn 2, I get the kill. Solid. My greetings. Okay, greetings, Traveler. I can actually now coin into the bow, which is probably better than the Geomancer Arcane Shot business. If I need to kill something. Ancient Watcher. Well, that's the thing. That's a thing. I'm not gonna kill that. It is Arena. The odds of him actually getting the combo are pretty small. Of course, if he does have the owl right here, I could be in a heap of trouble.
May my
Don't worry, that's not a problem. I don't care about that at all. So what we're going to do here is very simple. I'm not even going to Arcane Shot. We're just going to play the bow. Get rid of that guy. Keep a bow in the hand. The old saying goes, a bow in the hand is worth 2 in the brush. Oh god, that was terrible. Alright, we got a decent situation here. This hyena's bad. I don't have any beasts to combo it with. I do have a Spellbreaker in this deck. The issue is if I silence this guy after it has a buff put on it, it also will lose the can't attack ability. Does he have a Moonfire or a Wrath? I would guess a Wrath myself. Perhaps an Elven Archer. What's he thinking about? He's gonna innervate? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Or a Yeti. Kidoke. I think I'm okay with that. So now I could actually do Scavenger Hyena Coin Hounds. It'll grow to be a 6/4. And I could use the 2 hounds to kill off the Chillwind Yeti, but let's save that for later. Let's just Arcane Shot this. Kill it with the bow. Play the very resilient Harvest Golem, and we're gonna attack and pass the turn. So he's got 4 cards to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not counting this as a card until he proves it's actually worth it. Right now, this is basically just a thing that makes me have more hounds, which I'm pretty happy about. Worst case, I can actually kill this with Arcane Shots and a Harvest Golem or Arcane Shot and Wolf Rider if he kills my Kobold Geomancer this turn, which he very well may. He's going to Mark of Nature. Okay, so there's the Mark of Nature. This is a 4/9 with taunt now, and he's just going to pass the turn. Well, can I kill that? Oh, man. That's going to take a lot of energy. 2, 4, 7. I mean, I can kill it with 4 cards. Nope. We're not gonna fall into this crap. We're gonna play that. I'm gonna play Leper Gnome. We're gonna pass the turn. We'll let him play more minions. Then I can do the Hyena Hounds combo. Maybe if I get one of my 2 buzzards, I can do Buzzard Hounds Hyena combo. He's a druid, so he gains a life a turn, but I'm okay with that. I'm still dealing some damage to him for steady shots every time. So the Hounds, it would be great if I got Spellbreaker. That would turn this back into a Yeti and let the Hounds kill off these things. Questing Adventure is interesting. Should I start to grow my adventure? I could do Questing Adventure, Wolf Rider, Coin, Arcane Shot. Make it a 5/5. Still died of Starfire, unfortunately. I don't want to pop this prematurely, is the thing. It's be 3 damage, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, not enough to kill this without also popping my Arcane Shot. But then I would have a 8/6 on the table. I think I need to do this. Actually, I think if I wait any longer, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. I think it's just got to happen. So everything runs into that guy. And yeah, let's just throw everything at it. Oh, it's an 8/5, not an 8/6. So anyway, 8/5, it'll die to Starfire and Starfall. He's got 3 damage on the board, so all he needs is a Dark Iron Dwarf to kill it. But I had to go for it. I think if I waited any longer for my Spellbreaker, I would have just lost the game. So let's see if he has the goods. If he does, then he does.
Where shall I start?
Ancient Watcher. Plus, Mark of the Wild is difficult. Mark of Nature is difficult to deal with. Alright, so Shapeshift. Kill my damaged Golem. And then he's got the Life Hunter here. With 3 cards. Berserker. Alright, this is actually pretty good, so we'll do this. We'll do this. Kill that thing off. Coin and Berserker. So we got a 5/5. He seemed not to have a good way of dealing 5 damage, so if one of these 4 cards is Starfire, he wins, guaranteed. If it's Starfall, he probably wins. If it's Druid of the Claw, he might win. I don't know. I mean, I'm out of juice. So, however, is he, it would seem. Doomsayer? He's got a Doomsayer. Why did he play a bunch of creatures and Doomsayer? He's kind of like hedging his bets, it seems. Interesting. I could just leave this Doomsayer alone. Very interesting. I hit him for 7, down to 13, down to 11. Doomsayer fires. He's got a damaged golem and 2 cards. I got the tiger. I think it's actually better for me to kill this thing off. Play the tiger, shapeshift. And see if he's got a way of dealing with a 6/6, because I mean, 6/6 is a little bit tricky to deal with. Oh, he's got the Iron Bark Protector. A bummer that is, because these two guys do not have enough damage to kill the Iron Bark, so I have to throw the Quest of Adventure at it. In fact, he's going to pop his Leper Gnome there. And there's Misdirection. Interesting. Steady shot. I'm gonna play Misdirection. So what I'm gonna gamble happens is this. I'm gonna gamble that he attacks with the Golem first to check for Freezing Trap, because you don't want to attack with the Iron Bark if it's Freezing Trap. And then it's actually Misdirection. So the Golem's gonna die. Gets a swipe off. Doesn't really do anything actually. Oh, it'll let the Golem with Shapeshift kill my Questing Adventurer, I see. Well, that could actually work out in my favor in a huge way, because it's possible now that the Iron Bark will hit his face. There's a 1 in 3 chance after the Iron Bark attacks me that it's going to hit his face. I hope it doesn't hit my Tiger. I need it not to hit my Tiger. No, don't hit my Tiger! My goodness, that was lucky. Well, 1 in 3 odds, and I got a little lucky. Gotta admit, though, that was pretty lucky. Even if it had hit, like, the friggin' damaged Golem, I wouldn't have been able to kill it with my Tiger. My Tiger would have been 1 short. Who knows what that flare was, though? It would have been a game. It would have been a game. Instead, it ended. Oh my gosh, that was rather intense. Goodness gracious. Oh gosh. Some pretty intense games here, but I'm not going to take any credit away from myself for getting lucky there, because I've been horribly unlucky the last couple of drafts. Last 3 drafts I think are all pretty unlucky, so I'm going to give myself, you know, statistics. I'm going to play the statistics card there. I had to get lucky at some point, and there we are. So good thing I took this direction. Made a pretty big difference. iDreams the Mage is our opponent. Easy mulligan choice here. You keep the 3-drop and hope you get one of your 2 drops, otherwise a Steady Shot on turn 2 is pretty weak. Okay, the Buzzard is a 2-drop, but nice job trolling the game. It's not exactly what I wanted. Even a Doomsayer wouldn't have been the worst thing. Kill whatever she plays on turn 1 or 2, perhaps. It is looking likely like I'm going to play a Steady Shot on turn 2. Yeah, that thing. Alright. Ah, Money Berserker, you're just in time. So, with this thing's help, she can use her overpowered hero ability and kill my Money Berserker, unfortunately. But that's still better than having this live and just be sitting around. Also, it takes up her whole turn, so this was a very timely top deck. She goes for the face, which is ballsy. Seemingly because she had a 3-drop she wanted to play. That 3-drop was a farce here. Alright. Well, we will kill command this guy, and we're going to enrage here. So now she has to Fire Blast it, pretty much. So it's like she decided to do something on her 2nd turn, giving up her coin for it, but now her 3rd turn was locked up. So I don't think she made the right strategic call there. I think it was better to lock up the 2nd turn, so that her 3rd turn was free, and so that she didn't also lose the coin. Anyway, Spellbreaker is a 4-drop. Unfortunately, I can't play it. I don't really have any playable 4-drops in this deck, but if she plays a Yeti or a Water Elemental, I've got the Deadly Shot ready to go.
We have many.
Oh my god, are you really going to have a secret? Okay, she doesn't have a secret. Do you use Deadly Shot here? I mean, yeah. What else am I going to do? There's a risk, of course, she'll play something bigger later on, but I had to go for it. I couldn't just sit around doing nothing. I could have played Spellbreaker. Could have played Spellbreaker and tried to trade the Spellbreaker for that as well. That might have been a play as well. Kobold Geomancer does not help me in the slightest at all. Shoot, now this thing doesn't trade with that anymore. Crap, I probably shoot. I probably should have just played Spellbreaker last turn. Traded that for the Kirin Mage and used Deadly Shot on this. Yes, that would have worked out much better. I haven't really dealt any damage to her. This is actually looking really bad. I'm probably going to lose now. She kills my... Uh-oh, oh no. If she's killing the golem, she's got Cone of Cold or Blizzard or something coming up here. There's no other reason to have hit the golem like that. Nope, she just really wanted that golem dead. Fascinating. Wow, that's weird. I don't actually think she made the right call there. Okay, if I get hounds, that would be great. Nope, Doomsayer. Doomsayer. Oh, God, who plays Doomsayer? Do I kill her stuff or do I go for the face? I mean, I can take it down to 24, down to 18. It's not really good enough.
I wonder.
I could start the questing adventure, but it doesn't get very far.
Die, mage.
Okay, we'll trade. We'll play fair. And, you know what? I'm just going to play the questing adventure and have that trade for her fairy dragon. So, I'm hoping to draw Unleash the Hounds with the Buzzard, get my cards back, and win this game. That's pretty much my only hope here. Cult Master's unfortunate because it'll give her a card off the fairy dragon. I was not thrilled about that at all. Here's a Cult Master that was actually very good.
Shields up.
Sanctuary Protector means that the Doomsayer doesn't work. She's got 6-7 damage. Scavenging Hyena doesn't work either. This is just bad. Ugh. Lord on a friggin' pony. What the hell do you do here? I'm gonna Steady Shot. I'm just gonna play the Doomsayer. I am basically stalling for a turn. It's like a very weird Frost Nova. Basically. Unless she has removal, she has to run her creatures into it to kill it, and it takes up her whole turn doing that. I have dealt no damage to this person, however, so I'm in trouble. Oh god, Stampeding Kodo. Well, it's not one thing, it's another, huh? So I need to Unleash the Hounds, like, immediately, or else I lose the game on the spot. Leper Gnome, that is not Unleash the Hounds. Am I desperate enough to actually go for the top deck with the Hyena? Are we in desperation mode yet? What, 7, 9? Yep! I'm actually desperate enough that I have to go for this. Arcane Shot. Not what was needed. She now gets to kill my Buzzard. Even if I get Unleash the Hounds now, it's too late. My Buzzard's dead. I do have another Buzzard in there, but I'd have to top deck them back to back. She can kill the Hyena first, then the Buzzard. And then she's just got a bazillion cards to my nothing. So that was just a game where I was like the flaccid noodle the entire time and didn't do anything. Flaccid noodle. She plays correctly. She kills the Hyena first so that after the Buzzard dies, the Hyena can grow. She's going to kill the Leper Gnome, taking it down to 18 health, but it's still not really low enough. She Frost Elementals to freeze me. That might be relevant if I get my Eagle Horn Bow. Most of those just 5/5. We have Wolf Rider. I mean, at this point, I really could just concede, I think. But we'll see how far we can take her down. I mean, I could get Unleash the Hounds, Bestial Wrath, and get very, very close. She's hitting me for 10 damage, though, so I am dead next turn. Bestial freaking Wrath. Fireball. Alright, she's going for it, so I am dead next turn now for sure. Oh, no, I'm dead this turn. Shouldn't even need to ping my Wolf Rider. Just had double Fireball for kill right then. Nice. Alright, well, if I win the next game, we're going to have to pause the video, because I don't have enough time to finish up this run, but if I lose, then that'll be that, and this will have been a really shitty day. Yesterday, I actually rear-ended someone driving to my girlfriend's house. There was like a lot of traffic on the Beltline. Thankfully, like no one was injured, and the guy was super nice, so there wasn't anything bad going on. But we had that, and then this morning, an apartment that my girlfriend and I were applying for called us back to say that they were rejecting our application because of some stupid baloney. And then today the arenas have just been going terribly, but this one's not over, so we're gonna keep on trying. DPS, the aptly named hunter. One way or another, this will be the last video, game of this video. I will, after this, pause, either because I lost or because I need to continue in the second part. Get Bestial Wrath again. So do you play Flare on turn 1, or do you save it for later to buff up your questing adventure? I think I'll save it for later. I'll do turn 3 questing adventure coin Flare. I have been very lucky getting the questing adventure while going second. Gotta admit that. So yeah, we'll save the Flare. Hopefully this guy doesn't get off to too much of a roaring start. Oh my gosh. So I can't even kill that buzzard off, hilariously. Do I play my own buzzard? I'll actually just play my own buzzard, sure. I've got 2 of them. Might as well drop one down, see if he wants to trade buzzards or something. Tracking, so he's gonna dig for an answer to my buzzard, it would appear. And he found, actually this was a card he already was holding. So Blue Warrior kills my buzzard. Well, that's one less thing going for my questing adventure. I just have to hope he doesn't have a kill command or a deadly shot. We'll see. So questing adventure, coin, flare. Does he have kill command or deadly shots? That is what we're about to find out. So if he does, I can actually play Doomsayer and try to clear his board out that way. That would be kind of funny. Four cards. Kill command, deadly shot. Seems not to be the case. And no beast either for those buzzards. That's good. Ironbeak Owl would have been the worst. It would have given him a card and silences. He's got, oh, he's got a thing. Is it a hunter's mark? He's got a hunter's mark. Is he going to throw the buzzard at it? He should. He really should, and he does. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just going to play this friggin' Doomsayer because honestly, killing a Raging Worgen and a Shield Bearer with it is pretty good. I'm pretty content if that's what Doomsayer does, especially because my hand is garbage, so I might as well stall for time. Trying to draw into Unleash the Hounds, or really any beasts, just so the Eaglehorn or my buzzard works. Oh my god, does he have a 7th point of damage? He's got 6 damage here. Does he actually have another thing of damage? That would be ridiculous. I have to remember. Oh my god, I remembered. Eaglehorn Bow is whenever a secret is revealed, not just his secrets, but all secrets. Doomsayer actually fires, and I get Arcane Shot. Right, we'll lay a Freezing Trap. Steady Shot, and pass the turn. So, he can attack me with the bow. That will make him realize this is not Explosive Trap. But that's it. Frost Elemental. Pretty big. I can kill that with Buzzard, kill command. I'd prefer not to, though. Sunwalker. Alright, we'll play Sunwalker. This is good. So he's going to get an extra charge on the bow, but I think it's worth it. Because he uses the bow to ping off the Divine Shield, tries to get the kill with Frost Elemental, and then the Frost Elemental goes back in his hand. Got a secret himself. That could also be a Freezing Trap, of course. There goes the Divine Shield. There's the Freezing Trap. The bow gets another charge. I wish I had my bow. That would be nice. One thing I need to do is consider... Oh, that's definitely Freezing Trap. I mean, if he's throwing this thing in the way, it's got to be Freezing Trap. How much damage potential do I have? I mean, with the Buzzard, this is 5, 7, 9, 11. He's down to 11 health. Is it worth it to trigger Freezing Trap with the Sunwalker? I don't think it actually is. I might as well just keep the Sunwalker there. But I will send an Arcane Shot at this. let's do that. I'm not going to commit the kill command to his face just yet. Nor am I going to play Spellbreaker. We're just going to pass the turn. And I'm content to just steady shot him and wait and see what he wants to do while waiting to draw Unleash the Hounds. Now, if this is Explosive Trap, then I'm going to be in really, I'm going to feel real silly. Real silly indeed. Okay. We're going to play the Buzzard. So I'm not actually sending any of this stuff at his face. But we are going to keep on steady shotting him. I could Bestial Wrath on my Buzzard in case of Explosive Trap, and if it's Freezing Trap, I lose the Bestial Wrath. But if it's Freezing Trap, I'm okay with it. Ah, he's actually going to silence the guy. Okay, well now this is great. This is actually really awesome. So what I can do here is this. I'm going to play Bestial Wrath on my Buzzard, and I'm going to hope that this is actually a Freezing Trap so that my Buzzard goes back into my hand. It's not a Freezing Trap. It is Explosive Trap. Crap. That means what I need to do is actually attack his face, because that way I trigger the Explosive Trap before my Hounds come. It's a misdirection, oh no! Oh god, that's hilarious. Luckily, my freaking hero Buzzard survives. This is the freaking bizarre thing. So we're gonna Arcane Shot with the Geomancer to kill that, and Steady Shot. Now remember, this thing is silenced, so it's not giving me cards off of my Hounds, but it is still a beast. Okay, he's pretty low on health. I've got the Hounds and the Spellbreaker for some damage. He's got his own Hounds. Oh no! That means he can clear my board. Okay, clear my board a lot. Well, my Hounds will kill his Hounds at the very least. He decides to use the bow to kill that thing, which is risky because, of course, that's damage he's taking. He wanted to keep maximum Hounds presence. Well, I'm okay with that, because now I can play my Hounds and kill his Hounds. Or I can play my Hounds and race his face. We'll see what I get. I got a Scavenging Hyena. Well, that makes it easy. So we play Unleash the Hounds, Scavenging Hyena, Steady Shot. And we're going to kill off all the doggies. Now, here's a bit of, like, Hearthstone nostalgia. Do you remember when the Scavenging Hyena would grow whenever a beast died? This used to be whenever a beast dies. Now it's just whenever a friendly beast dies. So, this would have been gigantic if the Hounds had traded with each other. Of course, Unleash the Hounds in its current form didn't exist back when this Hyena was that way. When the Hyena was whenever a beast dies, Unleash the Hounds was a 1 mana, your beasts get +1 attack and charge. Okay, he actually could have won the game if he had misdirection. Alright, I get a win against a hunter. And he gives me well played, so he appreciated how good that game was. That was a pretty solid game. We have to pause here, unfortunately, because I gotta go work at my day job. But thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this run. I apologize that the first part of it didn't get to be shown, but at least in the end of the day, 2 wrongs make a right, and I'm gonna have a 2-part video, just not with the draft showing. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.